Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Greg, we got a clash here tonight. Two rivals facing off once again.
And because they're in the same conference, they see each other fairly frequently. You can tell these teams don't really care for one another. Wouldn't be surprised if things start to get a little heated out there.
Now here is Carter. Just 5 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Toronto on defense. Iverson outside. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Carter. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Snow. Here's Peterson. Williams passes to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Nobody near Williams. That 3 off the mark. Carter against Iverson. Pass to Coleman. Carter comes in with the double team. For 3, McKee. Offensive rebound. Iverson outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Snow. 76ers moving the ball around. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Pass to Williams. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Coleman.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the paint. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Olajuwon's checked in for Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And here are the Raptors now. 76ers getting the bucket. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Davis, the pass to Peterson. Shot from 16. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Iverson against Carter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Iverson, the master of the and one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game, and Toronto making a change shot. Free throw good, Iverson.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Coach checked in for the 76ers. Buckner comes in for Snow. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Pass to Peterson. Over McKee. Peterson, that's good.
Oh, good use of the mid-range by Peterson. And you know I love lefties.
Iverson against Hunter. Iverson passes to McCullough. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Murray. Back to Hunter. From downtown. Rebound by McCullough. Philadelphia leading by 4. Allen Iverson on the wing. 32 points for him last game against Atlanta. The layup off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Pass to Murray. Back to Rodriguez. On the wing, Murray. Iverson covering. They get the rebound. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Elijah Watt.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Van Horn. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And it's blocked by Rodriguez.
Way to stay connected defensively. Don't allow him to get that shot up.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Hunter's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Snow is checked in for Allen Iverson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Murray left side. Pass to McCoy. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buckner, and he uses the glass on the layup. Buckner's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Craig, it's hard to believe, but this regular season is almost over. It should be a real battle the rest of the way through.
And this is where things get interesting, especially when you look at the playoff-bound teams and those trying to grab home court.
Here's Murray. 76ers getting the bucket. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Buckner. Nice D from Williams.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Olajuwon on the high post. Tries it from 19. And again, no good by Toronto.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Buckner. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Off target at the rim. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. McCulloch with the basket.
Look at the big fella. Stuck with it and got the basket.
And the Raptors call time here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Raptors, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, Philadelphia, a few slots below them.
Well, right now for the 76ers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Timeout called the 76ers. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one, and that last matchup came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Coleman's checked in for Van Horn. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for McKee. Here's Iverson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Williams against Snow. Williams passes to Carter. From past the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bobby.
The 76ers leading by 3. On the wing, Iverson, defended by Carter. Shoots from 12. No good that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Williams kicks to Carter. Williams has a screen for Carter. Pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Van Horn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McKee comes in for Buckner. Kicks it out to Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Carter. He nails the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. Buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Air Canada Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Snow. No scoring in this one. Taken away by Williams. Davis down low. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coleman's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Iverson outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, of course, the big story again this year, Michael Jordan coming back into the league.
And he showed it in his first year back. He still has it. You wonder if this might be the last run, though. Still, always a treat to watch the GOAT play.
Now here's Williams, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Peterson. They trail by one. And now Philadelphia on the break. Iverson gets the bucket.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Williams looking over the floor. Carter on the wing. At the elbow, Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Peterson. Takes a three. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. There's a good screen. Here's Iverson. Here's Van Horn. Taken away by Williams. 4-on-3 break. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, you don't have to worry about where you throw it. Just throw it up because Carter, athletic enough to get any pass for the alley-oop.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes here for the 76ers. McCullough comes in for Van Horn. And Buckner subbed in for Snow. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. McCullough, a screen on Williams. Here's Iverson. Pass to McCullough. And it goes down 2 points. McCullough's got 8 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Inside, here's Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Iverson against Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Buckner and Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Toronto. Olajuwon's checked in for Williams. Young comes in for Vince Carter. And Murray's subbed in for Williams. Van Horn, he's checked in for the 76ers. Snow comes in for Allen Iverson. Pass to McKee. Lets it go with the three. Connects from three-point range. McKee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray against Snow. Here's Peterson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And I love when Peterson plays with that energy. When he's looking to score, it really puts pressure on the defense.
That one misses.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Pass to Snow. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Murray. Fast break, Toronto. And here is Hunter. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Olajuwon left side. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Snow. Still scoreless. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Here's Peterson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Respectable at the line, but I tell you what, Peterson is a load to deal with in the middle of this lineup.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Buckner. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And will return shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Stolen away. Here's Snow. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Snow's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the Raptors with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
That's textbook defense there. I mean, just how you want to play it. Stay connected, force a tough shot.
Timeout called.
Timeout.
76ers. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Coleman's checked in for Philadelphia. Iverson comes in for Buckner. Here's Iverson. Here's Coleman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Coleman showing real intensity inside, getting right in the defense's face to draw the foul.
So we can't get either to fall.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The 76ers lead it. Iverson outside. Pass to Snow. Back to Iverson. Here's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside, and Iverson throws it down.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Here's Murray. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Rodriguez passes to McCoy. Raptors moving the ball around. A three from Bradley. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Iverson, no luck. Raptors trail by 4. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Snow. Picked by Olajuwon. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Bradley. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Knowing teams are going to overplay him, Olajuwon keeps his eyes up and delivers a beautiful dime.
There's a screen. Murray against Iverson. Makes it off the glass. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The Raptors call timeout. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so here's Toronto, trailing by 4. Williams against Snow. It's Vince Carter on the wing. To the inside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, Davis finding a way to come through in a big spot right there. Outstanding poise from AD.
Here's Iverson. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Peterson. Now Williams. On the wing, just 2 to shoot. Over Snow. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Now here's Iverson. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Iverson's got 20.
There is no back down or back up in AI, especially when it's a big moment in the game.
Down low, here's Davis. Rebounded by McKee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but you need just enough to keep him out of rhythm. So you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The Raptors call timeout. Coach checked in for the 76ers. 50 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Peterson. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So much self-confidence. Every shot Peterson takes, he believes he can make.
Carter against Iverson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Raptors call timeout. Van Horn, he's checked in for McCullough. Williams dishes to Carter. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Carter finds Davis. And again, no good by Toronto. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Davis, the pass to Peterson, puts up a deep three. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.